I have this plant and it's not doing too well. It is in the same pot that I purchased it in. You can see right there that it's died off quite a bit. So when you start seeing your plant in the shape of a lemon, like these little bulbs, that means that they're not doing too well. They should be a nice round ball shape. I'm glad it's still alive, but this is what it is. It's a tropical air cleaning easy care is what it says, but it's not really that easy. And it's called a string of pearl. Now it does say the string of pearl does like quite a bit of light and very little water. Now I have not been watering it too much, but it also is sitting in another pot, so it does have drainage. I did water it yesterday because it was quite dry, so I should dump that water out. But we're going to replant this anyways. These ones up here are still looking lemonish too, so yeah. So today we're going to repot this and see how it does. Now I do have it on a little tiny shelf just right there and across the way because it's not right in the sun. I have a frosted window. It doesn't like direct sunlight, like it doesn't want the hot sun on it. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit of a frosted window to put it on, like a ledge. So I think that's where I'm going to put it when I replant it because it wants to see the light, the bright light, and I'm facing southwest. So that's kind of what I've read is the best position to put your plant in is a southwest window and not direct sunlight, but enough light. And if you can notice that this pot, it kind of goes down a bit. So when I repot it, I'm going to try to level this out and just lay the little pearls on top of the dirt. I've also read that it doesn't really like being in a deep pot as it wants to get as much light as it can. So I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to find some sand and some dirt, some potting soil, mix it together and use that. They also say that you can use cactus dirt. Now I do have this cactus plant that I have had for a long time. I had it for 2 years and it was huge. So I repotted it again. I never had cactus soil, but it's doing really well. This is just potting soil, which is what I have it in, and then just some rocks on top, and it's doing really well. I just don't water it that often. So I'm gonna do the same to this, except I'm gonna put sand in it, and it should help a lot of the water just kind of drain a little more easy, as the dirt will be too heavy and the sand will lighten it up a bit. Like always, Mr. Milo has to make an appearance. This is my cat. So I have some potting soil right here, some new stuff, and I've got some old sand that I'm going to use. I'm just going to dump some of the sand into my dirt. I'm also just going to put a little bit of shake and feed in it. Not a lot of fertilizer, but just a little bit. It will kind of help it grow a little bit. Keep the nutrition in. It's just a very little bit. Mix that in. Now with the old stuff, I'm going to use the same container. just because that's all I have right now. Can you get down, please? This is Luna and this is Milo. They're both trying to some kind of way help. Okay, Luna, go. So I'm gonna take out those tags. I'll probably clean those up and then just put them back in the pot. And just dump this out. Whoops. Where's my spoon? Yeah, this soil was quite wet and I thought it was a little more dry. So my bad, I probably watered it too much. And it's not hard to overwater. Like there's a lot that had died off here. Just trying to see if I can save any of the roots. A lot of them, yeah, they're pretty bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this old stuff away. And then I'm just gonna go wash these both out to clean them and sanitize them. All right, so I washed both containers. Got them all nice and clean. Also cleaned up both of my tags. Make sure those are dry. All right, so in the one pot, I'm going to just start packing my sandy dirt down. Like I said, try to get your pot full up to the rim, as your plants do want to see more light. And then you just take your little pearls and place them onto the dirt. If there's a little bit of roots, I don't know if that's going to help much, but I'll try to bury those roots. And you want to try to make sure that the stem part is towards the dirt. Now the way to water these kind of plants are watering from the bottom. Just by placing your dirt into a bowl of water, it'll suck up through the bottom, get your dirt moist, and that's just how it likes to live. Watering from the top, it really doesn't like much water. I'm just going to take my mister and just kind of wet that. So hopefully the roots can start into the dirt. I'm going to leave this here for just a few minutes, let it soak up, and then we're going to put it into its pot. All right, so I've been letting this sit for a little while. Just going to take it out of the water. Let it drain a bit. And then just pop it right back into the pot. And then I'm going to go set it back in the window. Just place my tags back in here. So hopefully it's a lot more happy. I am going to place it right in the window just to get a nice light on it. It's not very sunny today, but every day changes. So it's looking nice and healthy. I'm going to keep you posted on it just to see how things go. So if you're looking to repot your plant, and if this helps, that would be great. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe for all new videos, as I post many different videos on this channel. Okay, we'll come back when this is either died or re-rooted. All right, well, it's been a couple of months. Not a lot has changed. A few of the stems are kind of coming up. And there's one coming out. But yeah, it's a slow growing plant. Right now we're in the winter season as well, so everything is gonna be growing a lot slower. And I have a couple little added I'm gonna bring this down here so you can see it better. A couple little wormies. So I'm creating these little wormies that you can watch on my channel and see how I made them. Super cute. Someday I might figure out how to sell these things, and then if you guys want to buy them, you can. I don't know, I haven't ever really sold any of my stuff and don't really know how to, but then I also added this little sticky tape thing because I'm catching some of those little flies. Winter season, so nasty little bugs are back. Just living in the house. But anyways, there's an update on my pearl plant. Hopefully someday it'll be large again and coming over the pot, but that might take a little while. And this plant's doing quite well. I think it's grown a bit more since the last time I posted about it. Again, my little wormies. Hard to see. Anyways, thanks for joining. We'll see you guys next time in the next video.